So I'm Ella Kahn, and
And I'm Bryony Woods, and we're from Diamond Kahn & Woods Literary Agency, which we co-founded in 2012.
yes, so we represent all sorts of books from children's through to adult fiction and non-fiction. Yeah, we set it up. Bryony and I met on our MA in publishing at UCL several years ago now, and we both kind of have always been a bit entrepreneurial and wanted to be working for ourselves rather than anyone else, and to have the flexibility to kind of choose what type of projects we worked on and how we worked on them. So in 2012, Bryony said to me, I think it's time. And we started planning to launch DKW.
I think part of the reason for us was that our previous agencies were quite specialist in the areas that they worked in, but we always wanted to have a very, very broad list working across all different kinds of fiction and non-fiction as well, which is what we can do now that we're at DKW.
Yeah, I think it's quite unusual to have set up an agency as young as we did and without taking a client list with us. We kind of started completely from scratch. And we have really kind of pitched ourselves as being young and dynamic and flexible and still providing a very personal service to our authors, because it's all about that personal connection and really having the passion for a book that you can then pass up the ladder to the publishers you're selling to and beyond.
And our list's grown very, very quickly, I would say. We've just been finding a lot of projects that we're incredibly passionate about and which publishers have been very passionate about as well. So that's been fantastic for us.
Yes, so as a result, I guess, of having set up our own agency, we were really, really thrilled to have been recognised for that by the Trailblazers award. As literary agents, the London Book Fair is one of the most important events in our calendar anyway. So to get that recognition has been incredibly valuable, and it's made our fair experience sort of even more fun. It's quite embarrassing but cool to have a big banner with your faces on it in the main hall, and it's a talking point.
It's a really nice thing to have on our CVs generally, and it's made our meetings here a lot more interesting, I would have to say, because that's something else that we get to talk about when we're meeting with editors and pitching our projects and saying, well, this is why you should really be paying attention to our agency, because we're doing a lot of very, very special things.
I mean, it's always just really interesting and fun to get everybody in publishing together in one place. You always have a lot of really fascinating conversations with people, building connections, developing relationships, consolidating relationships, and just having a really fun time. This fair has felt particularly positive, and there's just a lot of enthusiasm.
I think there's a lot of buzz about certain projects, which is really exciting when you're pitching projects to editors. Hearing all of that excitement coming back to you and all of it building up and having that all together in one place is fantastic.